Digimon is awesome. Kind of. There's some things that Digimon does right. One of those things, unsurprising to me, is the Japanese dubs and their music. And that's what leads me to say this. The English dub of Digimon is pure total shit. While it is nostalgic to me since I was an avid watcher of Digimon when I was a kid, I was never a fan of the music, and music is a big part of what can hook me into a show and its episodes. Voice acting and music are my two most important things besides the overall plot, which at times can be forgiven if it's subpar or downright awful if it's so bad it's good. And in some cases of the English dub of Digimon, sometimes it is so bad it's good. But after rewatching Digimon Tamers and in the original Japanese, having only seen clips of it prior, I can wholeheartedly say that the people behind Tamers and just about every English dub of Digimon are more of a fucking disgrace than any presidential election to date. The only English dub I remember being okay with in the music department, at least maybe in the theme song, for being more unique, and the Digivolution theme, was Frontier. But Digimon has always been a series that's always left me kind of disgusted with the music in the English dub. But watching Tamers in Japanese was a godsend. For one thing, the music has a higher production value, with more uses of better composition and instruments. But also it has a much more worthwhile atmosphere to get invested into. When I look back at the English dub of Tamers, I always find myself cringing at the music choices. And nothing better explains this than by comparing Takato and Guilmon's first time biomerging. What we got was basically some generic theme that you'd probably hear anywhere in any Digimon anime's English dub when some new grand thing is happening. All layered with that same garbage sound of someone saying Digimon in the background. As if he's got a bigger autistic stutter than I do. And a major case of stage fright.
Biomerge Digivolution. Biomerge activate!
This to me is insulting because when I watched Digimon Tamers in its original grand Japanese dub, I wasn't greeted with generic pure cringe, but rather with a song that felt like something amazing was happening, and I should and did feel amazing with it.
一緒に戦おう。
一緒に。そう、いつだってそうだった。そうだよね、キルモン。
そんなにこの爪で引き裂かれたいのかよ。
で、どうしたら一緒に戦える？キルモンと一緒に戦うってどうやって？
キルモンわかんないけど、でもタカトも一緒になるって思えばきっとなれるよ。
僕はもうキルモンの後ろにいるんじゃない。キルモン、本当の本物の究極進化。
キルモン進化。
リュークモン。
あれが本当の究極進化の姿。
タカトはどこに？
なんだてめえは。
エルゼブモン、悪魔に魂を売り自ら悪魔となった者、絶対に許すわけにはいかない。
許せねえだと。俺自身の存在を許せねえだと。そんなセリフは俺を倒してからお酒。
Do you see where I'm coming from? I feel like this is an affront to my very existence. Not just insulting my intelligence, but asking me to hang myself. The Japanese got music like that? Oh my god. Even the parts where they slash cards into their Digivices got their very own theme song that played almost every time. At one point, Digimon Tamers was my least favorite Digimon season. I felt like the entire thing was a slog, with the most memorable thing being seeing Beelzemon give the worst attempt at a handshake to Leomon, and maybe seeing Beelzemon get triggered over his toy gun getting destroyed. But now, Tamers is hands down the best season of Digimon I've ever laid my eyes on, and it helps me not to feel ashamed when I say, I love Digimon. It's one thing for Digimon to do a really bad job at directing its voice actors, leading to some really over-the-top cringe-inducing performances with barely any effort put into it. But when you mess with the soundtrack and remove what sounds like audible gold that induces a mental orgasm from the entire thing, I think that's my cue to go to Japan and convince the Japanese anime industry to never allow America, or anywhere in the West, to touch their anime again. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna catch a flight on Imperial Dramon's back, and go Royal Saber my way past Toei's doors and demand that they never associate themselves with the West again.
空も襲えない雪もだから違う自分を探して飛び立てるはずさ